Never seen anything like this. There is another video, but I can't find it. But this is 7 right here, and then down in this spot is a number 6. A number 6, and then if you look here, it's like an arrow pointing up. It's kind of weird, but yeah, never seen anything like this. Never seen anything like this. And this is a storm that is going to hit 48 states next week. So please prepare yourself. Look at this one. Look at this video. Look at this video. So number 76. You see it? 76. Let me just zoom it out really quick. Here we go, so you guys have a better view. What do you guys think? Once again happening over the Pacific Ocean. Actually, this was yesterday, and now we are being told to get ready. 48 states needs to be prepared.
As a powerful storm is about to hit all lower 48 states next week, bringing snowfall and heavy rain. Updates confirming this in the last 24 hours. I'm going to be sharing this with you. As we heard this coming out yesterday, a first report had come out, and now confirmation coming out just this morning to prepare, as it is going to be hitting all 48 states. It's going to be a major, powerful storm that's being reported. And I'm going to give you the latest coming out from Fox Forecast Center. Now, as always, I cite all the sources. They're linked in the description. And I'm going to be reading for you the latest, so that way you know exactly what to prepare for, as they're saying different parts of the nation are going to be hit pretty heavily by this. And they're saying the polar vortex that we had back in January was a pretty significant storm, but they're saying prepare yourselves, as another one is coming, as 2024 is shaping up to be a very just eventful year. Absolutely incredible with the polar vortex. We've had earthquakes that have hit. Now we've got all of the conflict.
Did you guys hear about China's weather anomaly? This broke all records, you guys. In less than 24 hours, the temperature dropped from 6 Celsius to negative 52, y'all. Check this out. And because of this, it froze thousands of waterfowls, y'all.
In just 24 hours, the temperature dropped from 6 degrees Celsius to minus 30 degrees Celsius in Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region in China. Wind gusts reached 150.
Very interesting how certain parts of the planet are receiving these certain type of weather anomalies, y'all. I really had to...
Alright, call me an eschatology theorist, but have y'all noticed all the volcanoes going on lately? That last one I showed you was one of 3 eruptions in Iceland in the last month. This right here is in Chile. That happened a few weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago. Look how bizarre this looks, by the way. This one is in Mexico, and it's literally 1 day after the one in Chile. And it's going to be a major eruption. It's like all over the world, all these volcanoes are going off at the same time. At the same time. Then 4 days later in Russia, we have this one. I believe it's on the Sakhalin Islands. This right here is a volcano eruption map for the past week. Do y'all think this is normal? How do we just look at this like this is normal? The same thing with the earthquake. 30,000 earthquakes in a month. How is that normal? And while we say this is normal, Iceland is literally turning into a pool of lava. I mean, it's everywhere here. I mean, look at this.
The highly infectious measles virus is spreading across more of the country, including in Florida, where a concerning outbreak is growing.
Right now, I'm not sending my 10-year-old to school.
There is definitely some concern about parents, about their kids being exposed and getting sick.
Officials in the Fort Lauderdale area are now reporting a 7th measles case within days, this time in a child under age 5. And unlike the others in Broward County, Florida, this new case is from outside Manatee Bay Elementary School, where the other 6 were confirmed.
The virus can linger in the air for 2 hours, stay on surfaces, so this is something very easy to give and get, especially in a school environment.
Florida is not the only state being hit by the virus, which can be deadly. On Friday, Michigan and Indiana both reported their first measles case in almost 5 years.
That is getting worse every day.
Tonight, California is still on high alert following the latest wave of severe weather. In Malibu this morning, a massive mudslide shutting down the Pacific Coast Highway during the rush hour commute. Rancho Palos Verdes now declaring a state of emergency. The relentless rain saturating the soil, accelerating the already moving land, causing damage to homes, streets, and water mains.
This land out here has moved up to 7 feet in the past 15 months, 3 to 4 feet in just the last 3 months. And this right here, this is the impact. These massive cracks in the earth, this popular scenic trail getting washed away.
We now have pharmacies across the country. Reporting delays to prescription orders. And it's all due to an ongoing cyber attack against one of the nation's largest healthcare technology companies.
Resgate heróico em meio à enchente em Nova Iguaçu e perdas de vidas inocentes, deixando o Rio de Janeiro de luto. ainda no estado do Rio de Janeiro, sendo 2 em Javari. Ciclone subtropical se forma no litoral de São Paulo e Rio de Janeiro, trazendo riscos e alertas meteorológicos. O ciclone subtropical em formação desde a noite de quarta-feira está se fortalecendo em alto mar, na costa do Rio de Janeiro, de acordo com a Marinha do Brasil. Prevê-se que o fenômeno cause fortes chuvas em áreas de São Paulo e do Rio de Janeiro. Este ciclone subtropical é o primeiro deste ano.
Veja o que aconteceu nesse fim de tarde.
Agora, nesse momento. Vou tentar ficar quieta com o telefone. Tô tremendo. Tô tremendo.
Meu Deus do céu, meu Deus, olha.
Eu ouvi o barulho de novo.
Fica olhando, cara.
No áudio vai dar pra você ouvir o barulho de novo. Olha lá.
Tá ouvindo o barulho?
Olha lá. Meu Deus.
Already after the first 14 days of February, it is very likely that Austria will experience the warmest February in the history of observations.
Jesse say at the beginning of that video he had never seen a rainbow like this in his entire life, and I agree. I analyze videos and photos every day, pretty much 7 days a week, and I have never seen a rainbow that dark before. Almost looks like a black rainbow in the sky. How weird is that? I mean, you can see the bright colors on both sides of the dark in the center, but that is very dark, almost black.
mosquitoes by the pool. We got a talent for distraction, no reaction to the colic and the cruel, the sinking battleships at midnight. We change the channel on a dime when they break to a commercial, dress rehearsal. Blessed be our new founding fathers.
Tell me that between 2010 and 2020, they had about 11 to 1,500 Chinese come across the border. And in the first 11 months of 2023, they had about 33,000 come across the border.
Shooting at the parade celebrating the Super Bowl championship Kansas City Chiefs. We are getting reports that multiple people have been shot. It is still clearly an active situation. There is a large police presence there right now. Let's go right to Jesse Kirsch, who is in Kansas City.
You, O Lord, give me courage, you make me brave. My enemies were so great, but they were not greater than you. You are the author and the finisher of my faith. I know your faithfulness. You said in your word, because he has set his love upon me, I will rescue him in a time of trouble. Fear opened his mouth and said, "Where is your God? Who will rescue you?" But I know where my help comes from. My help comes from the Lord, the rock of my salvation. Your name, O Lord, is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it. You love your people, and you rescue them in the times of their distress. I love you, Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God is my rock in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. I called to the Lord who is worthy of praise, and I have been saved from my enemies. The cords of death entangled me, the torrents of destruction overwhelmed me. The cords of the grave coiled around me, the snares of death confronted me. In my distress I called to the Lord. I cried to my God for help. From his temple he heard my voice. My cry came before him into his ears. The Lord saves.